You know that girl who's making you go crazy? You just can't stop thinking about her. She's got you completely entranced with herself. And making the first move is a little too terrifying when you don't know what the answer will be. And let's be honest, no one wants to face rejection. So what can you do? You can't just bury your feelings and suffocate, right? Don't worry, all isn't lost yet, because we're going to let you in on 10 signs of attraction that women can't hide. So go get a pen and make a list. Number 1. Secret glances. If you're attracted to someone, you just can't help but notice them everywhere. All of a sudden, they're in the same places you go, and your mind just cannot stop looking at them. It's like an addiction. You can't get enough. The same goes for the girl you like, but in this case, we're talking about her. Next time you notice her near you, secretly keep an eye out to see if she frequently glances at you. Or maybe the next time you're hanging out with her in a group setting, see if you catch her looking. And especially keep an eye out when she cracks a joke. If she constantly looks at you and not the rest to see if you're laughing, it could be a major tell. When her eyes scan the room and stop at you, it's like an automatic halt. It's as if her eyes have a mind of their own. This is a clear sign of interest. Don't believe it? Next time you're in the room with her, keep a count of how many times your eyes land on her. Number 2. Eyes. The window to the soul. Now that we've talked about frequent glances, let's talk a little bit about when the two of you are locked in a deep conversation and staring right into each other's souls. You know the saying, "the eyes never lie"? Well, it's true. The eyes can tell you the truth without any words being uttered. How? Pupil dilation. It's a physiological response that indicates many emotions, and yes, the list includes attraction. When you're sitting with her and having a conversation, keep note of her pupils. If they appear larger than usual, it's a sign she's attracted to you. She feels a certain way when you're near. But keep in mind though that in low light settings, pupils enlarge to allow more light and enhance vision. But in a well-lit room, if her pupils are dilating while she's looking at you, take it as a hint. So keep an eye out for this sign as well. It may be subtle, but it speaks volumes. Number 3. Rosy and flushed. Has it ever happened that the two of you were deep in conversation and suddenly her cheeks get a rosy hue? If so, chances are it wasn't because of the room's warmth, but rather you. When you're attracted to someone, it's common for your heart to race. Your blood rushes to your cheeks and you're all warm and red. Even something as simple as a blush is actually quite complex. It can show that she's excited or even nervous. At times, it even tells of embarrassment. It all depends on the situation. You could say it's a way to get a glimpse at what's going on beneath the surface. Okay, but how can you be sure? Next time you're with her, give her a compliment. Tell her how pretty she is, or maybe strike up a deep conversation and keep an eye out whether her cheeks turn a rosy hue. If yes, you have your answer. Number 4. The hidden language of micro-expressions. You know when you hear something wild in public and your face just contorts on its own, and then you have to filter it to not look weirded out? That is a micro-expression, an involuntary expression that reveals your true emotions for a split second before your consciousness filters it. When it comes to attraction, micro-expressions can be insanely revealing, but it's a low-key sign, so you need to be on the lookout for it, especially when she's trying to play it cool. For instance, if you catch her eyes widening slightly or her lips curling into a smile for a second while you two are chatting away, it might be because of her interest in you. No one can fake micro-expressions, so if she's smiling, even if it's for a second, take it as a confidence boost. Number 5. She's always near. Another sign is that she's always in close proximity. She might be in the same room as you are, or you might notice her lingering with her friends outside your classroom. She's not stalking, don't worry. It's more of an unconscious pull to be near someone she's drawn to. She wants you to notice her because she's interested in you. She might not even realize she's doing this. It's more of an instinctual behavior to be near the person you want close. More than this, notice the next time you hang out, alone or in a group. Notice if she spontaneously touches you. Confusing? We'll explain. Imagine you two are hanging out with your group of friends and someone makes a joke. All of a sudden, she can't help but laugh and playfully nudges your arm. Again, She might not even realize this, but it shows how in her head she's comfortable around you. The close proximity is her body's way of saying, "I like you. Now notice me." Number 6. Mirroring. Women tend to mirror the person they're attracted to. In the moment, they'll adopt the same mannerism or speech pattern. It's a major sign of attraction. Have you ever noticed her following your moves? Maybe you haven't paid much attention, but if she likes you, trust us, she'll act like a reflection without knowing it. It's kind of like playing follow the leader. And guess what? You're leading. And it's not about copying one another. It's about being on the same frequency. It's her brain's way of saying, "Hey, we're on the same level." It creates familiarity, letting you two get even more comfortable with each other. For instance, you run your hand through your hair, and a second later, she's doing the same. Or you lean forward and notice that she's doing the same. So next time, pay attention to whether she's subtly matching your vibe or not. And remember, embrace the mirroring. Let it deepen your connection. Number 7. She can't stop laughing. Okay, let's be honest now. If she laughs at all your jokes, even the corny ones all your friends cringe at, there's definitely something there. If someone is attracted to you, then everything you do seems charming to them. So if you find her acting like you're the next comedic sensation, don't let it steer your career. Instead, know where it's coming from. She might subconsciously want your approval, so she'll amp up her charm and giggles. And keep in mind that at times when women laugh with you, it's usually to signal that they're having a fun time with you. If her giggles seem contagious, it's time to take notice. She's definitely vibing with you. So the moral of the story is, if she's laughing at your worst jokes, she's definitely into you. Number 8. Hair flips and hair twirls. Now it's time to talk about one of the classic signs of attraction, when she starts playing with her hair. You know the deal. When she starts those flirty little twirls or even casual flips, it's much more than just a habit. Think of it this way. She wants your attention, so she'll try to get it in the most subtle way possible. Playing with her hair isn't too direct. It's a safe bet. She knows she's attracted to you, and she wants your attention on her now. If you don't know this sign, chances are you won't even know it's happening. So next time, stay alert. Number 9. Voice tone. Ever notice how her voice changes completely when she's talking to you? When she's hanging out with others, it'll be like she's a different person. But with you, her voice gets softer, or a little quick, like she's excited. This isn't just a coincidence. When women are attracted to someone, they tend to change their pitch and volume, either to sound more flirty or confident. She wants to show she's interested, so she'll try to create that inviting environment where you two can connect deeply. Vocal cues are a huge giveaway. They can help you figure out what's going on in her head, so learn to pay attention to it. These cues are her way of showing interest without having to say it outright. So during your next chat session, keep an ear out. Number 10. Nodding. So you might be thinking how nodding, a simple gesture, can act as a sign of attraction. Well, when we talk in the realm of attraction, nodding can hint at interest. Okay, think of it like this. She's enthusiastically agreeing with you, or she's responding with little nods of agreements. That's her way of showing she's interested in you and what you're saying. And that's just the basic level. You'll be surprised to find how complex a nod can be. Nodding can create a sense of connection and intimacy in a conversation. Picture this. You're sitting in front of her, deep into a conversation. Your eyes are locked, and she's nodding, encouraging you to continue. She doesn't know it, but she's creating a deeper level of comfort and attraction. And being honest, as humans, we love validation and being heard. So a simple nod can go a long way for us, especially in an intimate setting. Nodding also shows that you have her whole attention, which indicates she's enjoying her time, right? So take it as a sign and get the hint. So there you have it, folks. Keep these 10 signs in your mind for when you meet her next. If the signs are all there, then don't hesitate any longer. Make the move. Trust us, she's probably waiting for it. Thanks for watching. And hey, if you want to know more fun insights, subscribe and comment below.